I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be going over my weekend sneaker rotation for the month of June 2025. So let's get into it. Welcome to my channel, No Fraud Productions. My name is E, and today I'm back with my weekend sneaker rotation for the month of June 2025. So if you enjoy sneakers and you want to chop it up, this is the right place to be. I tend to make content on sneakers and music, so if that's what you're into and you enjoy this video, do the YouTube formalities, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Like I always like to say, it costs you nothing to pay me a little mind and hit that subscribe button. It's right there, hit that subscribe button. All right, so my weekend sneaker rotations. I go into my sneaker collection throughout the month, and I show you the shoes that I wore throughout the weekend for that month. Like I said in a few other videos, I work nights, so usually during the week, Monday through Friday, I get off in the morning, hit the gym, come home, sleep. If I do run out in the evenings, it's for my son, usually one of his practices or something, so it's nothing really I don't really pull out any heat, I should say, for situations like that. I just keep it cool and casual, usually some Crocs, slides, foam runners, something of that nature. So this is gonna be my weekend rotation for June. All right, starting the month off June 1st, which was a Sunday, I had to go into my collections, shoes that I had for a while, probably about 4 or 5 years now. I haven't worn these in a while, a few years, so I went in my deep closet, dug deep in the closet to get these, and I pulled out the Jordan 1 in the reverse breads lows, not an OG, but just the low. Now I copped these shoes, I don't even remember. What's the manufacturing date on this? All right, December 2020 to March 2020. So yeah, I copped these in 2020. I had these for a while. I probably only wore these about 3 times, maybe, if that. I do like these. They're not the OG, so they have the Jordan Wing logo on the back and the Jumpman on the tongue. But nonetheless, I know people tend to hate on lows and mids when it comes to Jordan 1s. Well, mainly mids, but sometimes on the lows if they're not an OG low with the bigger swoosh. But for me, I think these are fire. I don't have the high top version of these, so these are dope to me, and that's why I copped them. So this is what I'm kicking off the month of June with, the Jordan 1 low, and I believe these are the reverse breads. Okay, fast forward to the next weekend, which was June 7th, and I pulled out another pair of shoes that I haven't worn in a while that I also had from maybe the same time period, about 2020 or 2021, I can't remember exactly. And these are shoes that I actually do like, and they are the Dunk Low in the dark camo. Now, I really like these shoes. I'm a sucker for like camo fatigues. I always like those. So when these came out, they had a white version too, but it was a little different. But I like these because they had more hits of the camo in it. And I like how it has different camo all around the shoe, like on the toe box, the side panel, and the top of the heel. They're all different camo style and print. So that was pretty dope. Yes, this is not a SB, just a regular Dunk Low. Yeah, this is some shoes. I definitely got to show these more love in my collection. I forget I have these sometimes because I have like the shoes that's behind me, and then I have like another closet with some shoes, and then like an armoire almost with shoes. So I kind of got a lot of shoes. So sometimes I forget that I don't have stuff if it's not like right behind me that I see. But yeah, these are dope. I'm gonna have to start pulling these out a little more. I like these. So this was my shoe for June 7th, Saturday, and it was the Nike Dunk Low in the dark camo colorway. For Sunday, June 8th, I kept it with dunks. I kept it with a dunk this day, but these are probably the most hated dunks or the most trash people call dunks, but I like them. And it is none other than the Panda Low, the dunks, the Nike Dunk Panda Lows. Now, when these shoes first released back, well, not first released, but when they released them like in 2021, man, these shoes was going like crazy, man. People were paying $200 to $300 for these, and then Nike started like releasing them like every week almost, and then I guess they became too accessible and everybody fell out of love with them. They became too popular and people stopped liking them, I guess. But I still like my pair. I don't really wear them as much. Sometimes I wear them to the gym when I'm doing leg days, but they are a little beat. I do have another pair on ice that I'll probably pull out whenever these get too beat. But yeah, these are the Nike Dunk Low Panda colorway, and this was my shoe for June 8th, which was a Sunday. So for June 14th, Flag Day, I was rocking a lot of lows this month, so I pulled out another low. This time not a dunk. I went back to the Jordan 1 lows, and this was in the black toe low. This is an OG. As you can see, it has the smaller wings logo on the back, and it has Nike Air on the tongue, and a bigger swoosh than the reverse bread ones. Yeah, so this was the shoe I wore. I did change the laces out on these and put like cream laces in them. I think it makes it pop a little bit, little contrast from the white in the shoe. Yeah, so this is my shoe for Saturday, June 14th. They did release the I guess they're a reimagined version of the highs of these. I didn't go after those because I had these. And I mean, I just kind of like be smart, trying to be smart with my money lately. So I'm not trying to buy every shoe that they release, especially if I have like a low version of it or something. And I barely wear these, so I definitely don't need that high top version of them, even though they aren't bad, but it's just something I don't need in my collection. So, because I have these. So this is my shoe right now for June. This is my shoe for June 14th, which was a Saturday. It is the Jordan 1 Low, OG in the black toe colorway. For Sunday, June 14th, it was just a chill day. I think it was Father's Day. I didn't do much, just chilled around the house with the family. That was it. I don't even know if I went out. If I did, it was just probably to the store real quick. So it was all about comfort and relaxation that day. So I pulled out my Wu-Tang Crocs. I love these Crocs. I forgot. I think I hit these on the SNS app. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, they looking kind of dusty now. I probably got to clean these off a little bit. But this was my Father's Day shoe, I guess, June 15th. And it was the Wu-Tang Crocs. Okay, for Saturday, June 21st, I had to unds a pair of shoes that I got within the last couple of months. And it's my only silhouette of this shoe that I have in my collection. And it is the Travis Scott Jumpman Jacks. This shoe I hit on the sneakers app. I do like this one. Some people don't like this colorway. It's a little different than the usual Travis Scott colorway because of the brightness to it. That's why it's called the bright cactus. Usually he has the earth tones, the browns, you know, the mochas and all that other stuff. So it's like darker colors, black. But they went with the bright colors on this, and kind of reminds me of like a summery shoe with the colors. So I decided to unds this. And as you can see, when you get the shoe, it tells you that this will wear off on the bottom. And I only wore it once, and you can see the J is almost gone right there. So that'll definitely wear off, but who really cares? You can't see that when you're wearing the shoe. And I switched out the laces for the that neon and black speckling in it. I think that looked dope with the shoe. So yeah, this was my shoe for Saturday, June 21st. Unds the Travis Scott Jumpman Jack in the bright cactus colorway. For Sunday, June 22nd, it was all about comfort. I don't really do much on Sundays too much. If I do go to church, that's early in the day, but I didn't go to church this Sunday. It was just chill out, relax. So I brought out a pair of shoes I haven't worn probably yet this season. So it was time for them to come out. And it is the Foam Runner in the flax colorway. Like I said in my other video, my daughter's rabbit chewed up my shoe a little, as you can see. but I'm still going to rock them. These are the only foam runners that I do have in my collection. I mean, they're super comfortable. So I definitely still gonna rock them even with the top looking like this, but whatever, still rocking them, still comfortable. So this was my shoe for June 22nd, Sunday. Was comfort, 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 and it was the Yeezy foam runners in the flax colorway. Okay, for Saturday, June 28th, I pulled out a pair. These are probably like one of my favorite shoes in my collection. Not gonna lie to you. Since I got these shoes last year, I think November, I've been wearing them a lot. You probably seen them in a few of my weekend sneaker rotation videos. And I just love these shoes, super fire. And that is the Jordan 3 in the black cement colorway. Now, like I said in the review I did for these, this is definitely a super nostalgic shoe for me. I remember having these back, I think it was 2021, I believe, when they came out again, when they re-released them. And yeah, I had them then. I do like these. I've even come to like the lighter elephant print, even though some people don't like that. It's grown on me since I had them. Since I had these shoes, I probably rocked them maybe a good 4 to 5 times since I had them. And that's saying a lot. Usually I don't really wear shoes that many times, that quick, I should say, because I only had them from like November to now. But yeah, I love these shoes, man. Black cement threes, fire, classic shoe. My favorite three colorway, out of all of them, is the black cement threes. So this was my shoe for Saturday, June 28th. Okay, Sunday, June 29th, the last Sunday of the month. It seemed like Sundays I go for comfort, Saturdays I go for more style, you can say. So for this Sunday, I had to go with the Yeezys, and this is the 350 V1s in the pirate black colorway. Super comfortable shoe. The boost on the bottom, about to say Nike boost, Adidas boost on the bottom. Yeezys, they not as popular as they once was. Kanye and Adidas, they parted ways with their partnership, so we won't get any more Yeezys in this style, I guess. Whatever Kanye comes up with on his own will be different, I guess, than this. But I still like these shoes, still comfortable, still rock them. So this is how I ended out the month of June, was with the Yeezy 350 V1s in the pirate black colorway. All right, so that's it for my weekend sneaker rotation for the month of June 2025. Hit me in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about this rotation. Are y'all feeling this rotation? I know I try to bring out kind of more of a summery vibe with these, pulling out shoes I haven't worn all winter that I probably wouldn't wear in the winter, so pulling them out now. So hit me in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this content, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. The YouTube formalities. That subscribe button is right there and it costs you nothing to hit it. So just hit it, bang, become part of the No Fraud Squad. Once again, the channel is No Fraud Productions. My name is E, and I appreciate everyone for checking out my video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.